Hello, my name is Dr. Kenny Harless, and I am a chiropractor and got introduced to this amazing journey about 15 years later in practice. I took the product for a couple years, really enjoyed it, didn't understand it. And what drew me to it was my little girl could get it for free. And then my wife started to steal it, and she started noticing changes. So we put an order in for her, and I still had no idea what I was doing with this thing. And I just started seeing patients over my 15-year career at the time just get sicker every year. Disease rates going up, diabetes, all these things that I noticed it and I couldn't help them, and I didn't know what to do. I kept searching. I kept trying to find ways to eat better and trying to get people to change. That's really tough. And I was trying to find a simple solution to get better nutrition in my family. And this popped in my lap, but I didn't understand the business. I didn't understand our profession. And so fast forward, I started putting patients on it and just started seeing wonderful, wonderful changes. But you can only serve so many people yourself. And in the Bible, it literally says, the greatest amongst you is a servant of all. That's what Christ said. And so I started to study this because instead of studying the profession and how to help people and duplicate and teach people how to do this so we could help more people that they knew that I would never know, right? The degrees of forced separation. And the next thing you know is I started to realize that I was tired of having to clock in and clock out to get a paycheck, right? Even though I'm a doctor, I make really great income. I had to clock in and clock out. I was trading my life away from my family for money. And I started to see people that were doing this and they had freedom, not only financially, but time and health that I had never seen before. And it started to weigh on me. And I was away in one of those defining moments. I was away teaching one of these conferences. I still didn't have the understanding of the business. And every day I'm getting clearer on this. And it was amazing. And I went to go to my buddy, said, hey, we got to get back on the plane. He said, oh, no. He said, I'm going to stay a few extra days. I was like, but we have tickets. He goes, no, it's okay. I don't have to go back. And I was like, that's what it's like though in your life. And I started this on the side. And I work. I work hard. This is called network marketing, okay? And I'm up early every day and I stay up late and I do what I have to do. And what you start to do is you start to teach and replicate and inspire and love people. And the product works, the business works. What wasn't working was me. And when I figured that out, I went to work. And this, now what I'm seeing, guys, the opportunities, it's not about me anymore. It's about helping others reach their dreams. It's about helping others be able to, as a mom, stay at home with their children. Maybe the mother gets to retire their husband. Maybe the husband gets to retire the mom, right? Maybe you get to take your children and homeschool them, and there's ways to do this, and you can take them to see the Sistine Chapel. You can take them around the world to experience life instead of reading it in books that people are making you read and programming you to be an employee, right? To go and trade your life for a paycheck, to sell your soul and your spirit and your everything for a paycheck. What if we could help you figure out a way to earn 1% off thousands, millions, billions of people's efforts instead of 100% of your own? That is what we are now doing. If this is something that you would love, and maybe it's not for you, but if it is, you can have a blast doing this. And you can start something on the side that can become your main thing. And you choose when, how, and where you want to do it. And with whom you want to do it. If that sounds like something that you would like to hear about, or maybe it's not for you, but we look for people just like you that are uplifting, positive, motivated, that want more out of life. Be happy with what you have, but never be satisfied with what you had. God wants you to reach levels you've never even anticipated, for it is through God in which you do this. So please, by all means, if this is something that you want, you need to get a hold of me, and I will hold your hand and I will show you how to do this, but I won't do it for you. It is the most freeing thing you'll ever endure in your entire life. And I pray to God in every day, in every way, that you and your family are getting better and better.